Okay, guys, thanks so much for clicking on this video. My name's Angela. This is a tarot reading channel. I thought I would do a reading, an umbrella reading for earth, fire, air, and water. And we're going to be talking about Chiron. Chiron is leaving from Aries, moving into Taurus. Chiron is the wounded healer, okay? It is a wound that we all come into this life with. You are born with it. It comes with you. It's not something that you earn or go through later on in life as you grow, and live through your lifetime. It's something that you come in with. So I thought I would pull an inner child card for all the elements, and earth is number 1, fire is number 2, air is number 3, water is number 4. Okay. And when you do sunrise or moon, I don't care. It just depends on what you feel like resonates with you, okay? If you want to listen for all three, that's fine with me. If you want to do your sun, that's fine. Just your rising, that's fine. Does not matter. Okay, sun, moon, or rising. It's up to you. But earth, fire, air, water, okay? I will look at the card, and then these are inner child cards, by the way, okay? Since I didn't even tell you this. I thought since it's a wound that we come in with, it is with us since birth. We went through our childhood with us. The inner child work would be important for us, okay? So I'm going to flip the card, read it, and give you the information out of the book, okay? All right, you guys, I hope you enjoy this video. More about Chiron astrology channels out there that can give you a really in-depth, um, what's the word? It never fails. When I'm on camera, I lose my words constantly. Go back and watch my videos, you'll see I'm constantly losing words. A very in-depth analysis of what Chiron, I can't talk all of a sudden, I'm losing my voice. What Chiron really is about, okay? And give you an in-depth analysis of it. One of them is Eliza Kelly. She's pretty good. And then there's Lori Lothian. I like her. And Jupiter James. I like Jupiter James also. Okay. All right. So here we go. Let me get a card for the earth signs, please, during this transit of Chiron into Taurus. What in the world is going on with my voice? Something to do with somebody's voice. I'm going to tell y'all that now. I don't know if it's earth signs, but I'm losing my voice. So there's something about the voice there. Okay, we have our first card out. And we have flow with the rhythm. Flow with the rhythm. Okay, number 14. Get lost in the rhythm of movement today. Okay, so let's look up 14 in the book. When we were children, dance and movement were natural parts of our being. We knew intuitively how to find joy in rhythm and how to express the joy with our bodies. Maybe along the way, we were told that our expressions were not good enough. Our expressions were not good enough to be considered dance. But the truth is that every dance in existence was first made up by intuitive movement. Like so much in the world, the art of dancing is a subjective one, and you get to decide how to participate in it. If you have pulled this card, then it may be time to dance. Damn, earth signs. So the universe is just saying, dance, just have fun. Have a party, dance, go back to feel like you were a kid again. Literally is what the cards are saying. Okay, and then it says playfulness. Put on some music and let your body move with abandonment. This is the time for freedom. I'm gonna take my glasses off because I cannot see these cards. This book. Okay, there we go. This is a time for freedom and play, not a time of worry about technique or style. Dance for the pleasure of moving and release any thoughts you might have of not being good enough to dance. In the world of movement, there's no such thing as good or bad. There's only what you make of your experience. If you find it difficult to dance without judgment of your movements, try dancing with your eyes closed. If you choose to do this practice, I would suggest dancing slower and in a room with plenty of space. So that's your card, earth signs. Dance. Just start moving your body to the rhythm of the music, right? Okay. And then see how you feel, see how the energy feels after that. And let me know in the comments. And then it has a journaling prompt, and we'll go over that. What emotions come up for you while you were dancing? Do you feel uncertainty or shame around your body and how it moves? Do you feel joy or freedom? Do you feel awkward? Whatever feelings might arise, ask yourself, why is it that you might be experiencing these emotions around dancing? And somebody say, well, you don't have no rhythm, or God, you're a terrible dancer, or whatever, or sit down, you're annoying me. You know how some adults have a tendency to speak to children. Sit down, you're being aggravating. Something like that, right? Okay, so there's something about movement. Great, you guys. All right, that was for our earth signs. Can I get fire sign, please? Fire sign energy. All right, fire signs. And you guys have 2 cards. You have 2 cards here. All right. So I really didn't think that more than one would pop out. So this is going to be a long one, fire signs. All right. So you have number 15, get lost. And you have 33, speak to yourself with kindness. So get lost and speak to yourself with kindness. Have you ever gotten lost in your travels only to find an unknown treasure along the way? A treasure that could only be found if you had not known your way. As adults, we pride ourselves on knowing the way we should go and following it. But as children, the way we felt we should go was always the way we found ourselves to already be. That was a mouthful. There's magic in these lost places, for only when you do not know the way are we open enough for something unexpected to find us. Only when we do not know the way are we open for something unexpected to find us. That's deep. If you have pulled this card, then it might be time to allow yourself to get a little lost. Okay, and then the playfulness, be open to new experiences and allow for the magic of imagination to pull you into its world. Let your intuition guide you in this practice. It could be through a new idea or a new way of viewing the world. It could be through creating a new piece of artwork or by writing an untold story. Let your imagination run free and do what connects you to the wonderment of childhood, where anything is possible and the extraordinary lies just around the corner. Note, if you would like to physically explore new places and surroundings, remember to do so with navigational guidance and a way to contact someone for help if you become lost. Yeah, so if some of you because the first thing I thought about was just getting in the car and driving or walking off into the wooded area around my home and just without any direction, right? So if you do decide to do something like that, yeah, have a way to contact somebody, okay? Don't go out just getting lost and everybody's wondering where the hell you're at. Okay, journaling prompt. How does it feel in your body when you think about the idea of being a little lost? Do you feel excitement or dread? Ask yourself why you might feel this way around the idea of being lost. Is there a way to release this desire? Is there a way to release the desire to be in control around the unknown? Yeah, this is all about control. Trying to control the situation, trying to control other people. If you go watch the video I put out yesterday and the one or two before that, like my last 3 videos, there's a lot of issues with control coming up for people right now. Wanting to be in control, stay in control, afraid to lose control. Yeah, they're trying to control and white knuckle things, right? And it just makes things worse. Things are just falling apart around them. Okay, so that was get lost. Okay, and then we have speak to yourself with kindness, 33. The stories we tell ourselves can create the patterns by which we live in our daily lives. The words that we choose to speak over ourselves can deeply influence how we think and act. We are often unaware of just how critical our self-talk can be, of how often we engage in it. If you have pulled this card, then it may be time to review your self-talk. I have said before, if you wouldn't say it to a 5-year-old, don't say it to yourself, right? All right, inner work. If you are currently in a place of negative self-talk, this practice will focus on becoming aware of the negative self-talk as it occurs. During this, ask yourself, am I speaking to myself for love right now? When you are reviewing your self-talk, it can be helpful to use an object such as a piece of jewelry as a physical reminder to speak to yourself kindly. An object of high value can be more beneficial, particularly if your negative self-talk focuses on the idea of lack. Okay, particularly if it focuses on the idea of lack of personal worth. Okay, especially if you feel unworthy of certain things in life or in certain situations, a piece of jewelry or a piece of clothing, or it could be something that's just an expensive pair of shades, something like that. Focusing on that will remind yourself of how worthy you actually are, right? Something expensive to you. And, everyone's idea of expensive is different, right? Like my idea of expensive may not be your idea of expensive. So, it's very personal to the person. If you can choose an item of value and importance for this exercise, you are worth it. Once you have your object, practice becoming more aware of your self-talk. At the beginning of the day, set an intention to be aware of how you speak to yourself. Throughout the day, as soon as you notice the negative thought, touch the object and remember that you are worthy of positive and hopeful self-talk. Whatever negative thoughts you had, speak the opposite to yourself, or even better, out loud. Practice this as many times as you can throughout the day. If you need an extra dose of positive self-talk, think about 3 to 5 uplifting, affirming things that you like about yourself. Write them down and place them somewhere you can easily see them. Say them to yourself or aloud every time you see the note. And then you have a journaling prompt. How do you feel when you speak to yourself in love and kindness? How does your inner child feel when they hear these words? Try writing down how you feel at the beginning of the week and then at the end of the week. Do you notice a difference after completing this practice? Okay? All right, fire signs. That was for you guys. Oh, I'm bad for negative self-talk, you guys. Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay? And this is for our air signs, okay? And you have be still. Be still, number 4. Be still. Within stillness, there is an invitation of being. As we move throughout our day, we most often take the well-worn paths we walk each day without questioning their benefits to our lives, which can sometimes leave us feeling disconnected. Stillness can be a way to initiate connection with our senses and with our inner being. It is also helpful in connecting with our inner child, as sometimes we need stillness to hear that small voice within. And then you have the awareness. Reflect on the places, sounds, or environments that bring you a feeling of calm and safety. Once you have found your state of calm, put away all sources of stimulus and let yourself just be. Try to focus on what is before you or what you might be feeling inside you. You can also take a nap or let your body just drift through the in-between space of wakefulness and dreams. Naps or quiet rest periods are also a good reset when you are feeling stressed or overwhelmed. If you feel unable to achieve stillness at this time, you can try this instead. Hold on. Moving at a very slow pace can be incredibly relaxing. First, reflect on how a sloth or any slow-moving animal moves, and hold this energy as you complete something. Pick a physical task. Any movement that you can complete in an almost comical, slow fashion, such as walking, smelling a flower, touching a friend, or even washing the dishes. Whatever you do, try stretching this practice. Try stretching the practice of this task for at least 5 to 10 minutes. The goal of this is to help you feel safe, calm, and rested. And you have a journaling prompt. What feeling comes up inside of you when you practice stillness? If there are negative feelings, ask yourself why this may be. Meditative practices, air signs, to slow your mind down, calm your mind down, right? Because air signs, they do have a lot of mental chatter. They're like constantly going in the head space, right? Okay, so that's for air. Is that one card? That was one card. Yeah, okay. All right, and then the next one is water signs. All right, water signs. Here we go. This is me. I'm with y'all. Okay. Card for water signs, please. Well, there we go. We got one. Finally. All right. We have today is the day. Oh, I've never seen this one, you guys. That is gorgeous. Today is the day. It is time to begin the journey. Woo! What is that about? All right. Hold on, you guys. It is time to begin the journey. What number are we? 36. Can seem overwhelming when you look toward the finish line of a journey you have not yet begun and see how long it will take to reach the end. But the finish line is not always where your attention belongs. It belongs in the space right in front of you. The journey begins with one step and continues with the next step and the next until one day you have arrived. If you have pulled this card, then it might be time to do what you have been putting off. Self-care. Make a commitment to yourself to begin your journey. Though it might seem scary, know that beyond the horizon awaits something more wonderful that you can know in these present moments. No one is ever truly ready at their first steps. It is not perfection that we seek, but a life lived fully. Then you have a journaling prompt. How does it feel to start your new adventure today? Take some time to list all of the wonderful things that will come to you on this new journey. There is so much more to look forward to. So something that you've been putting off, something that you know deep down that you want to start, that your soul is ready to do, but you're terrified of doing it. Just saying that today is the day, water signs, okay? Do not wait any longer. I love that. All right. Let's do a cosmic journey card for each sign. For each element, please. Can I get a cosmic journey card for Earth? The Raptors are reading it, please. Cosmic journey sign for Earth. Oh, you got 3 cards, Earth. Okay, you have acceptance, bravery, and prayer. Oh, that is gorgeous. I've never seen prayer. I like that one. We'll start there. Prayer is a dialogue with the universe. Express your wishes. Bravery. Face the unknown with bravery. Trust your steps. And then acceptance. Accept others and yourself. Welcome new opportunities. And it's got the open door. I love that. All right. I'm going to put these back just in case we need these for the rest of the signs, you guys. All right. Can we go to fire signs now? Can we get some cards for our fire signs, or a card for our fire signs? And the new Chiron energy moving through for us right now. Okay, we got one card. Strength. Of course, fire signs. What else would you get? Strength. Your inner strength is boundless. Unleash it. Your inner strength is boundless. Unleash it. And I like to lay it right there for a moment, just for the energy. All right, and we're going to put it back. And now we're going to do air. I get a card for our air. So, God, that was quick, air signs. You got 2 cards. Okay, you have awareness. Maintain awareness. Be present every moment. And then you have creativity. Ooh. Creativity is your inner expression. Unleash it. Nice, air signs. Okay, we're going to leave that there for a moment just for the energy collect. And all right, and now our water signs. Can we please get a card for our water signs? Our water signs, this Chiron, maybe this one with their Taurus. Can the water signs please get a card? Is something fall? Oh, I thought I let something slip out my hand. I have to do it like this, you guys. Okay, we got us a card. Confidence. I think that really fits water signs. And if you're a water sign, you know what I mean by that. Confidence. Believe in your worth and abilities. Nice. Confidence. Love it, water signs. Love it, love it, love it. All right. I think that's it, you guys. So if you need to, go back, rewind, listen to the prompt, listen to the prompt, listen to the little exercises it gives you for each element. And this is to help you with Chiron moving into Taurus. Okay, you guys, this is to help with your inner child. Because remember, Chiron is something that we're born with. It's a wound that we came into this life with. Okay. And then for the final card, and I guess this is to encompass all of us, all of humanity, we have embrace change. What a card to end with, right? That's exactly what we're talking about. Embrace change. Embrace change and welcome new possibilities. All right, you guys, thanks for clicking on this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. And as I say, it is a long, hard climb up the YouTube mountain. You have a great, wonderful day.